This is Sheila Launcher. His favorite website is HassleFreeCashFlowInvesting.com.
This is David from HassleFreeCashFlowInvesting.com. Today we are talking about utilizing your 8 essential resources to make a profit creatively. And the strategy we're going to talk about today is how to get other people's money into your particular deal when you're looking to do this in a very creative way. So let's pretend. So here is you, and you want to go buy a mobile home park. Right? So this is your dream. I really want to own a mobile home park. This is your dream, your desire. And what you have, right? So we're talking about haves and needs, right? So what you have is maybe a deal, you've got some time, maybe you've got some skill, and you've got some credibility that people really will believe that you can do mobile home park management, etc. And what you need is the money. And maybe you need a loan, right? And you don't maybe have the credit, right? So you have and you need. Once you've identified your haves and your needs, you just have to go find the people that have what you need. And here's the very important thing. If you have nothing, you're not going to get anything, because you have to create value. You have to give something into the partnership, otherwise no one needs to work with you. Even if the only thing that you do is aggregate all of the resources to the deal, and that's the value you created, you've added something, right? So you don't have to have the money, you don't have to have the deal, you don't have to have the credit. You have to just bring all of those resources to work synergistically together, then you can have it. So in this particular case, let's just say that you have these below the line resources. What you need are your money, your credit, and your loan. So one solution is syndication, where you could get a bunch of people together to aggregate their capital, their cash, into a limited liability company. That limited liability company does the deal. That's one way. The other way is you could go hard money, where you could be a borrower, and you could say, well, the property is worth $100, even though I'm only paying $70 for it. Would you give me a loan for $70 because I found such a good deal? You're at 70% loan to value, and see if the hard money lender might do that, right? That might be a stretch, but you could see if you can get a 100% loan to cost hard money loan and see if it cash flows. The other solution is what I like to call equity stripping. And so equity stripping looks like this. And it's not going to be that kind of stripping. It's how do you pull the cash out of a property that you already own. And there's a couple creative ways to do it. So the obvious way is you've got a property with equity in it, and you get a refinance on that property to pull the cash out. Here's the amazing thing. A lot of people will look at their own equity and say, well, I don't have any equity. How do I get equity out of a property when I don't have any? Well, the other answer is you find someone that has a property with equity in it. And a lot of people, when they hear me say that, they say, I'm kind of attached to my home equity. Everyone that I know, they don't want to pull the cash out of their home because they're afraid of risking their home. Well, there's another strategy. Maybe it's someone has a piece of land or a commercial property that's owned free and clear. In fact, surprisingly, more than 50% of all of the real estate in America is owned free and clear with no debt. And so statistically, there's a lot of people out there with equity. Even in this crazy financial crisis now, there's a lot of people that own their properties free and clear, and they could potentially be the source of equity for your deal. In our next video, I'm going to show you how you can get the equity out of properties, either your property or the property of a potential partner, even if you don't have a good credit score or income and you find it hard, you think it's hard to get a loan. So stay tuned for our next video.
Will you help me go to HassleFreeCashFlowInvesting.com?